couple cameos to come, including Jerry Rice took part in it this year. 4.57.
You know, this 40 right here, I want to let them know what they really need to look for in some of these kids.
It's a great tease. I'm looking forward to that.
I like that. What was that time?
That was a 4.51. That was a good run.
He
had 13 misses last year, Prime, so that's too much. It's a good time. 4.46.
That's your 4.46.
I hear you.
Sounds easy, but it ain't.
This is a big corner here from Mississippi State, Brian Cole. 6.016, a 6'1 3/4, 200. They can all go.
All of them are dogs.
This is a good player here in Cameron Dantzler.
That wasn't that fast.
As far as played inside and outside at Auburn, he's going to be a nickel.
Tell you what, though.
Davis, 4.4 flat.
Yeah, I can tell the running.
4.47.
That'll work.
You know what? And it looked like he pulled up at the end. And he still got a 4.47.
He's got a little more in him. Gets him right in his chest.
He's supposed to. 6'6", I wish you would.
Just jumped him.
I like it. That means he's no football.
4.49. You just saw a little peek that we got a new leader on the board. First, A.J. Green, who is required to cover one particular receiver in the NFL. That'd be amazing. 4.63 for A.J. Green, the prospect. Now, Javelin K. Guidry from Utah. Look at that one.
Yep. When you win the 100 meters in Texas and in California, his dad's an assistant over at Vista Marietta High School.
He's on the hand team, this guy, right?
It has to be.
Don't you think?
Absolutely.
Harrison Hand. .439.
He's going to end up going in the top 15.
While we were gone, let's check on some 40s, shall we? Darnay Holmes of UCLA.
Graduated in 3 years. He'll be a nickel at the next level, playing inside.
4.51. Noah Igbenogany.
Powerful stride.
4.48. Dane Jackson.
Jackson had a great Senior Bowl week. Big-time high school basketball player.
4.60. Took some time, but we finally get to see a Lamar Jackson run here at a combine. Huh?
I think the Bengals should draft Lamar Jackson and the Ravens should draft A.J. Green.
4.65. Report is the Bengals are going to franchise tag A.J. Green. Jalen Johnson. At least get that out there so they.
Hey, Joe.
Joe Burrow, what you got? You want to throw to A.J. Green? What do you think here?
That's a good receiving core when he's healthy.
Yeah. Oh, Jim Moody.
Jalen Johnson, by the way, running low 4.5.
He plays everywhere. I like it. I don't like that 40 now.
4.48. Chris Rose.
Thank you, Rich. Deion giving him 21 days of prime. A little insight down there. I love it.
By the National Football Foundation, a guy that you would think would command the room, especially from the safety position, and you're hearing this Jeff Okudas.
4.5 flat.
Stumbled.
Stumbled into a 4.49.
It's pretty good.
How about praying for him right now? Don't say it.
Yeah, there's no twitch.
No.
.442.
In the NFL, you cannot hide a guy in the NFL. They will find him, and they will bless him, and give him a birthday cake and blow out his candles. What I was praying for was his ability to stay focused and his mental toughness. When you get got like he got had in that game, but man, now the DB coach has to fish you out of the darn tank the whole rest of the game. He did not do that. Stayed true, got right up there and bumped and run and did his job. Love it.
While we were gone, the top of the order, Damon Arnett again. He runs a 4.57, DJ.
Who he is.
St. Bassey of Wake Forest.
that first one.
And Cole the second. Better is 4.53. He does not. Cameron Dantzler.
This is a big run for him. He's actually Javaris Davis here.
Yep, Javaris Davis. 0 seconds. It's unbelievable. All right, here's Davis. Or Christian Fulton, pardon me. Davis, there it is. Sorry.
That was
4.5.
Dantzler. That was
Dantzler before. Yeah, we're going to figure it out. Okay, Ian Rappaport, take it away, please.
In drills at his pro day, they probably will not run. And then Patrick Queen from LSU, another highly touted linebacker, went down with a scarier looking hamstring injury. Really couldn't do much last night, was on crutches.
Jeff Gladney of TCU. Oklahoma State.
Heard he's a co-host of a podcast as well, Rich.
Who?
Bucky.
Yeah. Move the sticks. Javelin can slice more time off here.
Oh, that was a clean start.
4.30 becomes a 4.3. He runs a 4.30.
Let me tell
Come
you
on
something,
now.
man. That's nice. Years.
Mr. Hand. We're on his time. 4.52. Goes 4.41.
That's smooth, man.
That's plenty good enough.
I mean, that's smooth, too.
He is loose and fluid, too. You'll see that once he gets out in the field work.
Well, you don't even look like you're moving. That's smooth, man. You're not going to find those in the dollar store.
He should be able to get 1 at 10, though.
Yeah, there's going to be, I think we'll see 4 tackles go in the top 10 or 11 picks.
Simmons.
That's 5, right?
Four tackles, you think?
That gets you 9. Flooding into the draft every year.
So you got the Jets at 11, the Raiders at 12.
Can New England take one, please?
A guy
Just
who's in the top 10 that you'd think with the top 10 grade is going to fall down to 11, 12, or see the look he gave
I
me?
saw it. You know, it's so funny when he was going at it early last year, and he and AB was going back and forth. I called AB. I said, "Hey, look, man."
Edelman FaceTiming Vrabel. Jalen Johnson. What do you make of that, Daniel?
They're friends.
I know.
They're friends.
I know.
But the kudos to the photographer for the timing to be able to get that picture.
Brady, San Francisco, man.
Trade Garoppolo back to New England.
Back to New England.
on.
Back to why not? You give New England what they want. You give San Fran what they want.
Jeff Okuda, 4.5 flat. Could you imagine if that happens?
Hold on a breath.
Okay, James Pierre with a run right there. The 40-yard dashes that you missed while we were in commercial break. Tony Pride Jr. Notre Dame. Okay, it's a good time right there, huh?
You got a track background, it shows.
John Reed. 4.5 flat, matched it. DNA match, as you've been saying all week.
Take it.
Reggie Robinson the second.
Big corner. That's a good time for a big corner, and he got even better.
4.45. Proves it. All right, now you guys are talking about Stanford Samuels needing to improve this 4.66. See if he could do it.
No, he's
not.
He's going to safety.
4.71. Josiah Scott. Michigan State. 4.45.
Give you a good nickel candidate, mid-round pick.
A.J. Terrell.
He looks smooth.
4.43.
Just as effortless as the first one.
And a name that's difficult to fit on a business card. Stanley Thomas Oliver III of Florida International University.
It's a pick 3.
Nice time for him. And then let's listen. Is right. Look at that.
Oh,
Why is that?
Rich, 6 interceptions. He's very fluid, smooth, playing closer to the line of scrimmage. 220 pounds.
4.64.
It's a solid time.
4.66 for Miles Bryant.
Yeah, he's at his size. He's under 5'8".
When you give me those nickels, I want you to tell me, if you can, the height.
4.9 there.
Yeah, this is one right here. He's Terrell Burgess. He spent 36.8% of his snaps in the slot, so he's got some experience in there. And he's
there's not enough emphasis put on those guys.
He got out. Jeremy Chin got out right there.
4.46.
Great
He
time
did.
for him.
221 pounds.
Great time.
Production.
Rodney Clemens.
Big boy. He's better than that big.
Poking his chest out. He got to.
For Josh Allen is, though, Daniel.
I saw him working out over the summer. He was out there training with Jordan Palmer.
4.62.
For him, it's making the routine plays. You see the unbelievable wow throws he can make. And
Carolina. Lenore Rhine University. 4.5 flat.
pulled up a little bit.
That wasn't that.
That ain't 4.3.
He ran 4.5 flat.
Like. Big dude, man.
Oh, yeah.
Lord.
Jalen Elliott. 4.81.
Went back home and ran a 4.33.
Wow.
That's how it happens, man. It's all about sometimes where your location is and being comfortable and just having the right technique. Because you pop up. Okay.
Going to get it. He's going to get it.
4.67.
4.67.
Valuable thing.
And
There
that-
he goes.
yeah.
Good move. 4.64. Josh Metellus of Michigan, this kid, I really loved watching him play last several
It's
years.
a really good time for him.
4.59.
He's got range.
He's got heart too, man. Chris Miller, Baylor.
This kid added 10 pounds since the NFLPA All-Star games. That's why I was curious to see if he was going to run well. That's a lot of weight to add in a short amount of
that
time.
is.
Yeah.
How you do that?
4.65.
How you do
You
that?
got to lay off that creatine, man.
Oh, he got out a little bit there.
Tanner Muse.
Huh?
4.43.
Go ahead, boy.
I'm not going to say it.
Yeah, right.
59 games he's played for Clemson. 59 college games.
Wow.
J.R. Reed.
Here we go.
Hey, let me tell you something, man. That's a smart kid.
Yes, he is.
He knows that back end. That's a guy that you want.
Here we go.
4.38. There we go.
Your earpiece off.
Okay, that's what it is. So if I got it. If I take my headset off, that's the signal. I got it.
Just in case. Do we have any air freshener? Just in case. If you get
The problem is, in our game, they're going to find that banger, and they're going to isolate him and get him one-on-one, and it's going to be your birthday.
Hello.
Now you want to know why you don't get no picks.
4.57.
Did he answer you?
No, I was just messing with you. I was just messing with you, Jay.
Tips and overthrows, they will find him.
What we got out?
Try to stay low.
4.4.
That
Stay
works.
low. That's good.
That kid from the 2011 Combine intercepted more passes than the last decade than any other person.
Wow.
Went from the Combine to the decade's all-time interception leader. How about that?
And he's
Still
a great
going
guy.
strong.
And he's a great human being.
Antoine Brooks Jr. here, 4.64. Think about that. He came in the league in 2011, so he gave everybody like an extra year.
Get a little
It's not
head start.
everybody a year in the
It's like
decade.
it's like the simulcam with you.
Yeah, right. Head start. Miles Bryant. I'm not looking forward to be giving several yards head start and watching Mekhi Becton run through me. I know that's coming later today. I'm willing. I'm ready for it. Terrell Burgess improves his time. All right, so we're seeing some improved times here, which is great.
He looked like he might have
Hold up,
grabbed a
too.
little bit there.
Jeremy
Whoa.
Chin, 4.46, and now 4.52.
Plenty fast.
Rodney Clemens. 4.72. There he goes. Betters his time.
A little bit. Like to get that 4.4s here. Looks like he stumbled again.
Some of these trainers,
Oh,
man,
yeah,
man,
no doubt,
these
no
kids,
doubt.
man, I'm tired of
No
this.
doubt. Well, even at the training facilities, the worst thing is, man, you don't condition. If you don't condition, you can't run fast.
I know people
4.68.
don't like to do it.
Trade up to make sure they get to if that's the guy they want. I really do.
Who would you take, Rich?
At
Which
3?
quarterback?
But when you look at both guys against better teams, against top 10 teams over their careers, it's heavily slanted towards Burrow.
Nice run by Metellus.
I don't know about that.
You figure it out. If this is your guy from the previous administration and you accept him in the current one, as that's Chris Miller right there, then you go get Chase Young. Because you can get him right now.
And that's also an assumption on our end that the Dolphins love Tua, because there's.
Come on.
I'm just telling. We don't know that for sure. There's been
Dolphins
times
gotta
where
love somebody. I just prefer Brother Peacock.
It's J.R. Reed. By the way, so
Let me tell you this: if he goes one, I'm praying for him, because what Cincinnati has down there, it's gonna be a minute.
you really think there's a question of whether Miami loves Tua? Then why did they trade everybody away? Why did they let Laramie Tunsil go?
But every time they got close, they let all Phillip Rivers guys get away.
4.53.
time
All right, last 40.
from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Do you think the scouts would handle that or what? Competition committee?
You're going to stay low.
All right, nice final 40.